Hey friends, so I'm gonna try to do a little video of me making a fall ribbon, getting my front door prepped with our God is Light lantern. This is the large one, with the cylinder, with a candle, with my ribbon that I picked up, and my wreath. Okay, so first you need your ribbon. Choose whatever you would like. This is what I'm using. I'm gonna cut I'm gonna use my little tape measure, two 18-inch strips of my ribbon. I'm gonna do two 18s and then one 15. So I'll cut it and then I'm gonna let you see what I'm doing. Okay, so here's my first one. And what I like to do is line that up with my longer piece. See, I have two. So I'm just going to bump them up together since I already have my first measurement, right? And these are not gonna be perfect. This is from the home of the Hogans. So I've got two of my 18-inch ribbons and then I'm gonna do a 15, which this one might be 15, let's see. Two 18s and one 15. So I'm just bumping it up against my ribbons so you can see that. So I'm just bumping it up. I'm gonna take it all the way to 15 and then I'm gonna go ahead and cut it. So I'm gonna do that. And I have my 15-inch. So I'll lay this down so you guys can see. Oh, and I need a 6-inch. This might be 6 inches. So I'm gonna go ahead and just quickly measure that. It's not quite 6 inches, so I'm gonna go ahead and again, bump up my tape measure and then cut it around 6 inches. And I'm not Patty perfect, so we're gonna see how this goes down. You guys are gonna learn with me. Okay. So let me just show you really quick. I'll move my camera. So I have two 18 inches, a 15-inch, and then a 6-inch. My hot glue gun is prepping. Hopefully it'll get a little heated. Let me fix my camera so you guys can see. Hopefully it doesn't fall down midway through all this, right? Okay, so the first step we're gonna do, this doesn't feel very warm, but we're gonna test it out and see if it's ready. Yep, it's ready. So the first thing, you're gonna take this 18-inch, one of the 18 inches, and you're gonna make a circle. And we're gonna end up gluing this down, okay, so that you have a little circle. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna glue down one side, put a little bit of glue. I'll show you. My glue is on there and I'm just going to lay it on top. Okay, so I'm just laying that on top. Be careful because it's really hot. So just so you see that, I just glued that down, okay? I'm going to do the same thing with the 15-inch piece. So then the next one that I'm gonna do is my 15-inch piece. I'm gonna do the same thing. See that? I'm just gonna line a little bit of glue on the end. So I'll put a little bit of glue there. Again, I'm gonna wrap it closed. My son is in the background, but I knew I wanted to do this. So I wanted to come on and show you all, okay? So I just made another little round piece. Next, I'm just gonna take this and right where that middle of that seam is, I'm just gonna kind of fold it in half. See that? I just folded it in half. And then I'm gonna take my smaller 15-inch and do the same thing. I'm gonna fold it in half. Okay, So you see I have 2 of them there. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a little bit of glue and then I'm gonna glue this on top. Okay, I know you can't see me do that, but that's what my next step is. Then I'm gonna do, hopefully, again, my camera doesn't fall down on y'all. Okay, so just gonna take, can you see this at all? Just going to make a little line of glue down the middle, and I'm going to lay this one on top. Okay, so that's just gonna go on top, and I'm kind of just holding it together, letting that hot glue on there dry. The next piece that we're gonna do is the little 6-inch piece. And you want to, we're gonna fold this. Hopefully I can fold this because mine has ribbon and raffia on the side. But we're gonna end up making, we're gonna fold in each side, something like that. You guys see that? So it's like this. I'm gonna end up folding it and gluing it down. But since mine has ribbon, I think I'm gonna fold mine at the ribbon, okay? So, just so you see, I'm just gonna apply the glue on each side. So that's my first strip. And I'll show you once I get this out. Be careful, this glue is hot. So see, I just folded my one side down. And now I'm gonna do the other side. So we're going to, sorry, my son. This might be a little bit wider for the middle, but we're gonna try it anyways. Okay, so yeah, it is a little bit wide. So I think I'm gonna fold mine. Let's see. Looks kind of thick. If I do it that way, it looks kind of thick. So I think I might try to do it in another third. So I might try to do it like that. Fold it again. We'll see. Let's try it, right? We can try it, and if it doesn't work, we'll just make another one. Okay, so I folded it down. I put a little glue in there, and then I'm just trying to get it to seal. It's a little tougher fabric. Then the next thing that I'm gonna do is this piece here is gonna glue on top. And then I'm gonna end up folding it over. Okay, can you guys see that? So these two are glued together. I'll show you that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and attach this piece on it. All right, so here we go, friends. Let's see if we can make this happen. So I'm gonna go ahead and put glue right down the middle. So I'm putting my glue right down the middle there. And I'm gonna kind of put it over the edge. So if you can see that, I left a little bit over so I could wrap it. Okay, so that's the middle. Okay, and I'm just gonna fold that down. And this last piece here, this is our other 18-inch. We're gonna glue it onto this piece, okay? So I'm gonna take my third piece of ribbon and I'm gonna glue it to the back so it'll look like that, okay? So I'm gonna put a little bit of glue on the back of that little small strip. Try to make it even possible. Okay. Okay, so I have it glued on there. See how I glued it on there? And then I'm gonna roll it up. What the heck is that? And I'm gonna try, so I rolled it up in there. And I'm just gonna twist these down. See that? So I'm gonna twist those down. But before I move on, I've got to glue this to the back. Okay, so again, I'm gonna put a little bit of glue And remember guys, I am not crafty. So this is a stretch for me. So if I can do this, y'all can do this. Okay, I'm telling you, if I could do this, y'all can do that. So there is my bow. Let me finish it off. I'm just going to fluff out the ribbon part here. Okay, I'm probably gonna need a little ribbon to attach to my lantern. I didn't think about that. And I'm just kind of fluffing out my bow. So making it look more like a bow. And then on the very ends here, we're just gonna make an inverted V. Just for a little prettiness to it. No, this is not my idea. Yes, I had to learn how to do this. And I thought, you know what? If maybe there's somebody else out there who isn't as crafty as, look at that, woohoo. So I have a little inverted V on there. So I'm gonna do that to the other side. So if you are watching this video, I wanna know who is gonna try this. We have the amazing holidays coming up. Voila, look y'all, there is my bow. There is my bow. Turn that around, got a little glue there. Now, what I'm gonna attempt to do is put it on my lantern, but I might have to get an extra piece of string or ribbon to attach it onto. We'll see. So, have my little lantern here. You guys can see that's the large. The first thing I always do, I picked up a little wreath from Hobby Lobby. You guys have seen this. I have it. I brought it in from outside. I had to wash it off. But I'm just gonna lay it on the base of my lantern, okay? So I just laid it on the base of my lantern and I cleaned my cylinder off because it was pretty dusty and dirty. I have to pull out my leaves. Got stuck in there. So let me pull my leaves out first. So these are plastic, they're not real because I leave them outside quite a bit. But once you get them out of the way, your cylinder fits right in there. I'm going to add my candle for outside. And then I'm gonna try to top it off with the ribbon we just made. So here we go. We're gonna wrap this up. Hopefully you guys can see. Let me push it back. I may have to add, I could put it there or I could put it on the side. I kind of am liking the front of it as well. I don't know, what do you guys think? Let's see. So I could attach it to the front, right? Or I could try to put it on the corner. So let's see. We know how it's gonna look on the front, on the corner. I would like to hang it on the corner if I could. So what I have a little extra, I don't know, ribbon, ties, twine. I think this is called twine. So I do have a little bit of extra twine that I think I'm going to thread. So you see the back of that? I'm gonna try to thread it through there and then use that to attach it to my, I'm just trying to get this threaded through, guys. There. Okay. So I just threaded that through. Can you see what I'm doing here? And I'm just going to tie it. See which way I need to tie it so it hangs on the front. I think I'm gonna tie it this way. And I'll make it pretty once I get it tied on there. But for right now, I think I'm going to, and maybe I should cut those or I could hide them. How about that? Look at that. When you don't know what you're doing, you improvise, right? See if I can, maybe I should cut that off so it's not looking as frayed. Okay. Now I'll cut that one off too. So you can either put it to the side. Let me show you. You can either put it to the side, and I probably have to play with it a little bit. Wrap my bow, figure out how I want it to lay. The nice thing, hold on, let me try it one more time. The nice thing about using the raffia with the ribbon is that it has that wire, so you can mess with it any way you want. I'm not sure about my little raffia, my little pieces, but that's okay. I'm an amateur. So there you guys have it. I made my little piece. So just wanted to come on and show you guys. Have an amazing day. Bye.